Is this VEVOR waterproof case worth the hype, and is it worth it for you? What we're going to do in this video is we are going to test this thing out, right? This case should be perfect for photography, travel, tactical uses, all kinds of amazing uses. It is theoretically waterproof as well as super tough. Let's talk about the 3 most common questions that I found, as well as do our own tests on this. Let's talk about first impressions, and as you know, I have a YouTube channel. Nikki and I have traveled the world with an unbelievable amount of equipment, and we have those big name brand fancy ones of these cases, and I have to say, I am so impressed with this. The construction is super solid. Listen to these snaps are awesome. It comes with all the foam you could possibly need. You can totally customize this. So it has some pre-cut spaces for batteries and that kind of stuff, but you can absolutely modify it however you want, however you need, which I think is great. Either you could use the pre-cut slice and just pop out those sections, or you make your own dividers, however you want to do it. Let's hear the snap again. This is IP67 waterproof, which means it can be submerged up to 1 meter for 30 minutes and remain waterproof. We're going to test that out a little bit. I think we should definitely be testing that out, right? A couple other features which are nice about these things. It has these auto adjusters for pressure, so if it's in the water and then you go on a plane or something like that, it will automatically adjust and pressurize or depressurize itself. The other thing that I noticed about this, it is super light. I mean, really light as these things go, and the handle is nice and firm, right? Like it goes up, it's good, it's comfortable, ergometric handle, but then you can just fold it down. Again, nice positive snap to it, not gonna flop around. Should we start off with the water test? I think we should, right? So VEVOR was nice enough to provide this to me, so I think we should test it with something real that has some real value, so if it fails, we can make them replace it. So what do you say we go with, the drone? Yeah, the drone fits in here perfectly. Put one drone in, close it. Let's go throw it in the pool, see what happens. Okay, I just fished it out. I didn't do a big dry, I just used a hand towel. Let's see what we find in here. Dun, dun, dun. We have one bone dry drone. How cool is that? So another thing while I'm in here, one of the common questions was, we already kind of addressed it, was how customizable it is. And as we discussed, it has these pre-cut foams, which you can actually use either their pre-cut spacing, or you just cut it up to match whatever item you're going to put in there. While we're talking about customizing, how about you customize the comments below? Why don't you put a comment in there if you have any specific questions about this, if you have another brand, what you're going to use it for. That's really always very interesting to me. To me, this is about the perfect size to put a couple of those things that go pew, 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 pew. I think would be great for that as well. But let's go on to the third question, which I saw a lot, which is how much weight can it hold? Which seems a little odd. I mean, how much, other than putting in bricks, I'm not sure how heavy you can make it. It says 40 pounds. I don't know what you're gonna put in there that's gonna get it to 40 pounds, but I'm gonna modify that question. Let's go with this version. How much can it hold? Can it hold a 240-pound middle-aged guy? I think it absolutely can. I am just standing on it. It is as solid as can be. So it will hold me. How about that for question number 3? Ha-ha! Not a dent, not an imprint on it, nothing. Perfect. So I think the only thing I can say, this is absolutely a 5 out of 5 on the Doug score. And if you're looking for something like this, this is a ridiculous value proposition. I'm telling you, I have some of those expensive name brands that we use for our camera equipment. I really don't feel like they're any better than this, and they are much more expensive. So I am really very, very enthusiastic about this. There's a good chance there is a link down below or on the screen here where you can just click on it, shop, get it if you want it. Again, put any questions you have in the comments. I hope this has been helpful. We'll see you next time.